Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. Janie here. Sorry for the squeak in the background, that's my dog. That's Houdini. But I know it's been a hot minute since I've actually posted something. Princess Weekend was about 3 weeks ago. And if you saw the short I posted a few weeks ago, I signed up for something kind of crazy, and that is the Garden to Peak race series. And so today what I wanted to do was take a little bit of time to kind of talk to you guys about what I've been doing since Princess, how I'm feeling about signing up for this race series, what this race series entails, training and for this race series and all of that fun stuff. So let's get into it. Yeah, let's get into this. Okay, so for those of you who don't know what the Garden to Peak race series is, it is a series of races, 3 races to be specific. It is the, It is the Garden of the Gods 10 miler at the beginning of June, and then it is the Bar Trail Mountain Race that starts at the Pikes Peak Cog Railway, like right in front of the railway, goes up Bar Trail to about Bar Camp, which is about halfway up Pikes Peak, and then back down, and it's about 12.6-ish miles. And then it ends on the infamous Pikes Peak Ascent, which, if you don't know what that is, it is a race from downtown Manitou up to the summit of Pikes Peak, which was the actual motivator for me signing up for this race. So yeah, I initially, once I signed up, was like, what I just sign up for, what I just do, kind of like that initial shock of when you sign up for doing something, to do something crazy. And so yeah, but now that it's been like 2-3 weeks since I've signed up, I am starting to kind of do the oh crap, what did I just do? And I'm starting to get nervous, not necessarily nervous in the fact that I can't make it up Pikes Peak, but nervous in the fact that I've never ran/raced up Pikes Peak. Hold on, sardines. And I am nervous that I'm not gonna have enough fuel, that I'm not gonna have enough hydration, that when I hit tree line, I'm gonna bonk. I am just kind of at this point overthinking all these factors that could go wrong. And so I am like right now joining every Facebook group for the Pikes Peak Ascent. I'm all the events on Facebook. I am asking my next door neighbor, who kind of was the motivator for signing up for this, or like that final push for me to do it. So yeah, that's what I've currently been kind of thinking about, because I just don't want to bonk and get hurt. I am truly excited for it, but I'm also in this like, oh shoot, what am I gonna do kind of thing. Want to go through worst case scenarios so that I'm at least mentally prepared for if something bad happens. And yeah, so now, I mean, like I said, I've already done Pikes Peak a few times. I've hiked up Bar Trail twice, and both times from tree line up to the top, I had to, granted it was hiking, but I had to like sprint hike up to the top, like power hike up to the top to make sure we didn't miss our ride, because our group wasn't making the times we thought, like wasn't on pace. And being the person that had been a cardio athlete, long distance runner, I was in the best shape to get up there to say, hey, we're on our way. We're almost there. And so, yeah, I've done it before, but I've never run it. Like I said, runner/raced it up. So yeah, as far as training goes and like what I've been doing since Princess, when I ran Princess, I don't know if you remember, I kind of ran on an injured knee. I dealt with patellar tendinosis on and off for years now. And a lot of times it would resurface when I got lazy about strength training and core work and hip strength work. And so since Princess and for this month of March so far, what I have been doing is truly solely been doing strength work. Have I been going to the gym and pumping that iron? No. I don't know. I just don't like doing that. It's not fun for me. And so I want to do things that are fun for me, that I feel good doing. And so what I have been doing is I've been doing a lot of the strength workouts and core workouts on the Fabletics Fit app. And that I feel like has really been helping me. The last couple of days though, my diet hasn't been that great. And so I just need to get myself back on track with that. And so yeah, that's what I've been doing for the month of March. And from here, for the rest of the month of March, until about April 1st, what my plan is I'm going to finish up this week, doing some strength and core and all that fun stuff. Get some hikes in, because I've also been trying to get some cross training in by doing some hikes. I did the elliptical a couple times when I was at my mom's house, visiting her up in Denver. I've been, like, when my mom came down here for an event she had at the Broadmoor, I got in the pool, I swam some laps. So I've still been active, but I've been trying to do stuff other than running, just to let my knee heal in the way that it needs to. And then next week, my mom, brother, and I are actually going on a trip out to Mexico, and for spring break. So being a teacher, I'm on spring break next week, and I'm super excited about it. And so next week, what I plan to do is to continue these Fabletics Fit workouts, and I am bringing my swimsuits, my competitive swimming swimsuits. Oh, you're fine, Houdini. You're okay. Okay, hold on. Ready? Go get it. And so my plan is to get some swims in while I'm there. And so yeah, that's kind of my plan from now until through next week. And then starting April 1st, I plan to, start getting in some runs. What I am bringing my running shoes to Mexico to possibly get in maybe like a 2 to 3 mile run, maybe a couple times, maybe, but who knows. I really want to make sure that my knee is in a place that it should be when I start running, because I did get a couple of training plans from a company called Higher Running, by Sage Canaday and Sandy Napaver. I think that's how I pronounce her name. I bought one of their half marathon training plans, and then I also got one of their free aerobic based training plans, and kind of counted back from the Ascent back until when I'd need to start those. And so I'm using the aerobic based training plan to kind of start running and use it to train for the 10 miler, which will carry, and so this aerobic based training will carry me through the Garden of the Gods 10 miler, and we'll start the second week of April, and then it ends about like a week or two after the 10-mile race. And then after that, I'm going to start the half marathon training plan, and kind of, and like follow it, but make sure that a lot of, like, try to incorporate a lot more hilly routes, a lot more routes that have elevation gain, have vertical gain. Hold on, Deanie. And also on maybe like a rest day, do a 14er, or have part of my run be on a 14er, like the bottom part, and then get to the top and back down, or something like that. Make it the workout or the long run or something. But kind of use those training plans as like guides for this training cycle. And so I also want to start incorporating more swimming. I grew up competitively swimming, and as I was actually packing for the Mexico trip that I'm going with my mom and my brother, I threw in one of my competitive swim practice suits. And I was like, oh, I can get in some laps there. And then I started thinking back, I was like, I actually should truly start incorporating swimming into my training, because as I think back, from middle school through college, I can remember getting injured like twice, and that's it. Once it was because I was clumsy and twisted my knee on snow because I wasn't running careful enough through it. The other time it was because I overstretched a ligament in my foot. But that is why I kind of want to incorporate swimming and make sure that I don't get lazy on my strength training and core training. Because I think those two things will help support my knee and make sure that my knee doesn't set me back like it did for Princess. And so yeah, that is currently my plan for training for this cycle. For anyone who has done the Pikes Peak Ascent before, I would love any advice, any tips, any training tips, any fueling tips, any hydration tips I can get, because like I said, I'm a newbie to this and I just want to make it to the top. And I was talking to a neighbor who had a friend whose parent was a race director for the Ascent, and she said, yeah, just the first time, just try to make it to the top, which that's been my goal for this since I signed up, I guess. And I hadn't really brought it to the forefront of my mind until she said it. I was like, yeah, that's the goal for this year, is to get it to the top. And then if I sign up for it again next year or in following years, I will base my time goal off of what I run this year. And so yeah, if you have any training tips, fueling tips, hydration tips, how to not bonk, and all of that, I would absolutely love it. Comment on this video, and I just would love any tips, tricks, training, advice, anything that will help me get to the top of Pikes Peak. Because I am excited to be able to check this off of my running bucket list, but I'm also a little nervous. So yeah, but that is all for today. If you liked this video, like and subscribe. That would be greatly appreciated, and I will see you next time. See you guys later.